What's going on, everyone? I'm back here with another quick video for you guys, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a demo of the Kingston Bolt flash drive for iOS devices. And it's basically some of the things that you can do with it and come to expect from it. So effectively, this particular flash drive is only compatible with iOS devices, being the fact that it has a lightning connector on the end of it there. Now, if this had a micro USB connector or a USB-C connector, it could be then used with most modern day Android phones and Android tablets. So, and then it also on this side has a standard USB 3.0 connector to allow you to connect to your computer or Windows computer, Mac, whatever. It doesn't really matter, just as long as it has that standard USB connector on it. So this particular model is the 32 gigabyte version. Now you can get this in a couple other configurations. I believe you can get it in 16 gigabyte as well as a 64 gigabyte storage capacity option for those of you that need more or less storage space depending on your needs. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So the first and foremost thing that you need to do is go into the App Store and download the Kingston Bolt companion application. It is free, so it doesn't cost anything, which is really nice. So go ahead, once you've downloaded that, go ahead and launch it. And then you're presented with basically the launch screen here, asking you to connect your flash drive to the lightning port on your phone or tablet or whatever. So like I said, you can use this with either an iPhone, iPad, or an iPod Touch. Anyway, once you've connected it, you get this screen here, which is basically the main screen that allows you to manage files for the device. So going through this real quick, so on the very top here we have a storage capacity of your iPhone, of how much storage space is left on that. And then you have next to that over here, storage space remaining on your Bolt flash drive. Currently there is absolutely nothing on it, so it's showing 31 gigabytes free. Then down here we have transfer, capture, and view. So transfer is pretty obvious. That allows you to transfer files directly from your iPhone to the flash drive. And so the file types that this application supports are photo files, video files, and PDF documents. Now the unfortunate thing is that you cannot view and manage any other file type other than those three. Meaning that if you happen to have an audio file or a Word document, a standard or a basic text document or file, or anything along those lines, anything that's not a PDF, photo, or a video cannot be viewed or managed via this application, which is really, really kind of dumb in my opinion, because the flash drive itself supports storing all of those types of files, just like any other flash drive would. It's just that the application itself limits you. I really don't know why. It's really kind of annoying, but whatever. So before we get into these three features here and showing how these work, I'm going to run through the settings real quick. So up top we have a toggle for automatic transfer, an app passcode lock, so you can add a passcode so you can limit who can access your application and manage your files. Then you can also enable Touch ID if you do happen to add a passcode. We have camera options, so you can turn on and off a grid, change the video recording resolution from 720 at 30, 1080 at 30, or 4K at 18. Kind of odd that it's only allowing 4K at 18 frames a second. That's a little weird, but anyway. Then we have store location if you want to add geotag or geolocation data to your photos and videos that you capture. And then down here we have file format, so you can put it to the most compatible or the original file format that the file may be in. Then we have format the drive if you need to do a complete erase. And then contact support, pretty basic stuff there. Anyway, so that's that. So let's move on to this stuff here. So we have transfer. If you tap on that, it gives you several options, so you can transfer all of the photos and videos that you have in your camera roll currently, or you can transfer all just photos, all just videos, your favorites, or you can manually select which ones you want. Preferably, I like to manually select so I can kind of pick and choose which I would want to transfer. So let's go ahead and just transfer a couple photos here. So let's do, say, this one, I don't know, this one, and maybe a video. So let's do a video. And then when you're done selecting, you hit the transfer button down here. And the transfer speeds are really, really quick, by the way. So if we do that, it'll give you this here. You can delete after import, keep, or cancel. So in this case, I want to keep the original files. There we go, transferring. There we go. And as you can see, those 3 files, 2 of which being a photo and 1 being a video, transferred very, very quickly. So that's a super, super nice thing if you're wanting to transfer relatively large files to and from this device. So it shouldn't take too terribly long. Okay, so that's basically how the transfer feature works. Now below that you have capture, which basically allows you to capture photos and video directly within the app itself without needing a third party or using the built-in app to capture. So that's basically a function there. I'm just going to disallow that because I really don't need it in my case, but that's how that works. And then we have that. Okay, so then lastly down here we have view. This is where you have the viewer, essentially, or the file browser, where you can view those photo, video, or PDF document files. So here we are. Here's those 3 photo and videos that I had just transferred earlier. So if I select on it, you can see right there, it immediately loads it up, and you can swipe through all of them just like the built-in camera app on your device. So it's pretty cool. And then if you can see this, you play the video, and it plays totally fine, running directly off of the drive itself. So another thing this could be used for is if you don't want to have large videos or a bunch of things stored directly or locally on your phone itself, you can store them off externally via this flash drive, and then you can plug it into your device and play those back. Or if you want to share something with another iOS user, you can share it or transfer it to this device and then give it to your friend, family, whatever, and then they can transfer it and copy it over to their device as well. So that's pretty neat. So that's basically it and the basics of how the application itself works. Now there are one other feature that allows you, or another way rather, that allows you to transfer photo and videos as well as many other types of files. So first of which being, in this case, I'm just going to use the built-in Photos app. And basically you can transfer anything photo and video related directly from here as well if you would like. So you go and select, let's say I'm going to do this picture and that picture now. Then you hit the share button, brings it up, and then you have a share extension for the Bolt flash drive. So if you click on that, it'll bring up this little, really compact little window here, allowing you to select where you want those files to go. So we can select a folder. Currently the default is the name of your phone. And then when you're ready to transfer, you hit save, and then it says transferring. There you go, and boom, there you go, it's done. So again, really, really quick with the transfer speeds. And then one last way to transfer various types of files. So say, for example, you have a third-party app that is essentially a file storage application or file browser. In this case, I'm using File Manager. So this is actually a really cool app. About this application a few months ago. It's really, really neat if you guys want to check it out. It's really quite useful. But basically this app is something that allows you to store and view and manage essentially any file type that you would want or need to use. As you can see in here, I have various types of things. I've got an audio file there. I've got a Word document here. I've got an Excel document there. Things like that. And so, for example, let's go ahead and transfer the, let's just do this audio file. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So let's slide over, share. Okay, open in. And then just like normal, you have that share extension again. Click it. And then you choose where you want it to go. Hit save. Like that. And then there you go. That audio file has now been transferred to the flash drive. But again, like I said, you cannot view that audio file that's on the flash drive until you plug it into your computer. Like I said, really stupid. I'm hoping that the developer changes that in the near future to allow us to view and manage more file types. But anyway, so that's how that works. Again, then if you want to remove or delete that file, in this case an audio file, off of the flash drive, you will have to plug it into your computer and delete it or view it that way. So, anyway, that is basically it. This video kind of turned out to be a little bit long, but I think I covered all the bases for this particular device and how the application and everything functions. So yeah, hope you guys thought this video was helpful. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below. It is really greatly appreciated. Hit that like button as well, and if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything along those lines, drop them down below and I'll try to help you guys the best as I can. So yeah, with that all being said, hope you guys have enjoyed once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.